Hi, I'm Dr. Anna, and I am dedicated to your trauma recovery. As you know, we focus on your questions about trauma and recovery, whatever they are. I absolutely appreciate every email and comment, whether it's on social media or our YouTube channel. So thank you so much for staying connected with us and continuing this important conversation about post-traumatic growth and recovery. Guilty feelings can ruin your life, and you don't even have to have done anything to feel guilty about. So don't let guilty feelings ruin your life. Dean is sending me an email which says, "Hi, Dr. Baranowsky. I feel super guilty when I have a good time. I was having lunch with some friends, and we were laughing about the most ridiculous things, and I felt so bad afterwards. It has been a truly tough year for someone very close to me. I just don't feel right laughing and enjoying myself when my closest friend almost died in an accident and is still in a hospital bed. I spend as much time as possible with my friend, but sometimes I just need a break. Dean." Dean, thank you so much for sharing that with us and helping us to look at this issue of guilt, and also helping us to understand how guilty feelings can leave us feeling awful even when we haven't done anything wrong, and what that really means. And you know what? I can hear that you are really trying to be there for your friend, and that it is a terrible and scary thing. And I just want you to know that it's not unusual to have really bad feelings after something like this happens. We can feel very vulnerable and uncomfortable. But I also want you to see that you have absolutely nothing to feel guilty about. And I want you to take home this point. I want to talk to you about Jasper, who was only 8 years old when his older sister died very tragically. And on the day of the funeral, Jasper was really, as you can imagine, sad, confused, lonely, angry, and everybody came to the family house after the funeral, and the home was just filled with people, but nobody was paying any attention to Jasper, and he didn't know what to do, what to make of the situation. It was very upsetting and confusing. And so, he tried to do what any 8-year-old would do, which was play, because that's kind of normal thing for an 8-year-old to do. And so Jasper knew there was a park across the street. He went across the street. He saw his friends. They were playing ball. So he went to play ball with his friends. And within not too long, his father came across screaming at him, "What do you think you're doing on the day of your sister's funeral? What kind of brother are you?" And he slapped Jasper in the face. So this was very confusing for Jasper, who really didn't know that he was doing something bad or wrong, and he really wasn't. He was just trying to make sense of a terrible day and the loss of a sister who he really loved. Well, this set in motion some pretty bad stuff for Jasper, because he told me later that the slap in the face didn't hurt nearly as much as what he heard his father say and what happened as a result afterwards. He decided that he wasn't going to play with his friends, that he wasn't going to enjoy his life, that he wasn't going to laugh and really be engaged in his world. And you can imagine, if that happens at 8 years old, how's that going to shape your life? Nothing good was going to come out of this guilty feeling for Jasper. And nothing good is going to come out of this guilty feeling for you either, Dean. This is not a time for you to get frozen and to stop showing your cheerful and your good side. Guilt was just going to send Jasper and you in the wrong direction. So, 1, guilt can change your behavior, and this will hurt you. And I don't want what's happening in your life or for your friend to change you or your sense of joy and engagement with humor, because nothing good is going to come out of this and nobody will be helped. So what I want you to do is allow yourself to continue with engagement in humor. 2, you're going to be even better able to help your friend if you do continue to laugh over lunch. And Dean, you said that you try to spend time with your friend, and that is great. You're staying connected with your friend even after this terrible accident. That takes a lot of courage. It's hard to sit with a friend who's been really injured. You can be helpful to people in your life and continue to support them, show them kindness, and be with them. But if you stop enjoying yourself, you suck the life out of being and enjoying your life. Laughter is wonderful. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And in fact, humor is a wonderful antidote to sad feelings. Research now starts to suggest that laughter and humor can actually increase blood flow, and that's going to increase oxygen to your body, which is great. It improves your immune system functioning. It reduces blood sugar levels, reduces pain, improves sleep and relaxation. Well, there's a lot of things that the research is starting to show that indicate that humor and laughter is absolutely essential. So engage in it. Feel that you have the reserves to continue being the type of friend you really want to be. Getting depleted and angry with yourself will only do the opposite, leave you feeling exhausted and sad. 3, the lesson you learned in this case about guilt is simply not correct or useful. Like Jasper, who learned to feel guilty over something he never should have learned to feel guilty over. What his father did in a time of extreme grief gave Jasper the absolute wrong message, a message that I know even his father didn't want to deliver. And sometimes that's what happens with guilt. We get that guilty feeling, and it's really coming from absolutely the wrong place. So open yourself up again, because the lesson you learned about guilt is absolutely not correct. And understand that sometimes others are reactive because of their own suffering and pain, like Jasper's dad. We don't want to lose a sense of healthy balance and life-enhancing laughter. So to recap, guilt can change your behavior. Continue to laugh over lunch. Open yourself up again. I hope these videos are helpful. Embrace growth. This is Dr. Anna Baranowsky. Please subscribe or like our videos and keep the conversation about post-traumatic growth and recoveries going. Have a gentle day.